Hello everybody, Leone Productions here, and I am here today to open up and review the Mars Attacks Martian Warrior prop from Spirit of Halloween 2023. Now, originally my thoughts on this prop were back and forth, and I loved it at first because I loved Mars Attacks and I was excited seeing more Mars Attacks stuff. Then as I saw it more, I was like, I'm not really into it. And then I was just like, it's just the head movement, and it's $400, and I got to see it at the November 2nd 50% off sale at my local Spirit that I worked at, and I was like, yeah, I've wanted him since the beginning, and I'm gonna grab him now. So if I personally don't think he was worth $400, but what I got him for, I definitely love him and had to get him. So first, I'm going to take you guys step by step on how to build the animatronic. I'm going to show you guys the demo, and stick around towards the end to hear my thoughts on the animatronic. Alright, so initially I was wondering why the box was so big, and that is just the dome. I just opened that, and that's the dome. And this is the whole box, and it has all of the stuff just kind of crammed into it. Everything's brand new, so it looks like it's kind of used, but I assure you it's brand new. I just cut open the tape and everything. Yeah, I'll get this stuff out of here and we'll start building it. Alright, so after cutting off the biggest friggin' zip ties I've ever seen in my life, I finally got all of it out. The parts are kind of scattered around, but I will be putting them together now. Every prop is sort of self-explanatory. So you always start with the base, and then you put the leg pulls on, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, so once the legs are in, we're gonna be putting the suit on the poles and the base on top of those. All right, so once the legs are on, we're gonna pop the mechanism on top of there. All right, so I forgot about the hip loop. We're gonna throw this on here, and then the mechanism goes on. Alright, so once the hip loop and the mechanism's in, you take the cloth and you slide it up into here. There are Velcro pieces in here, and then there's a middle loop that you gotta stuff in here. And it kind of works like one of those collapsible coffins, but it fits right in here, which is really nice. And kind of fills the body out. And then the legs. And then next we're going to put on the backpack and then the arms. Alright, so the backpack actually clips on right here. You don't have to reinforce anything, it just clips on. And then you toss this over and then put this inside of this hole right here. Then, kind of looks like, I said jetpack before, but it's the oxygen tube for the Martians. So now, I got the arms on. This was very difficult for some reason. The blaster here would not pop in. And every single time I moved the arms, the thing would pop out. As hard as I pushed, as hard as I tried, would not work. And I don't know what happened, but I finally got it to stick in. And if it pops out again, I'm probably going to lose my mind. So, yeah, so this is what it looks like so far. And all we got left to do is put on the head, wire the wires, and we're all set to go. So, taking the head out of the box, I'm a little disappointed because it's latex. It's just a mask. And I thought this was I thought the mask itself was this material, this hard plastic material, like the Haunted Mansion Caretaker and Blackheart and all that. But nope, it is latex. So the head itself fits in this little, you just slip it on, and that's the mechanism right there. So after that, you gotta take this, which is also disappointing, a really flimsy plastic, and you're gonna put this on top of that. All right, and there he is all set up. We are gonna test him out in the day, well, with the lights on, and then we're gonna test him with the lights off. Alright, so my personal thoughts on Mars Attacks Martian Warrior is just, I love him. Just the sculpt on him is beautiful. I'm looking at him because he's right here. I love the gun with the mist. It's just awesome. He looks just like the cards, just like the movie kinda too. His head doesn't really match the movie as much as the cards, but a lot of people do have gripes with him. They're saying, "Oh, in the movie he was like 3 feet tall. He was this, he was that." Here's where I say nay to that. In the cards, the Martians were bigger than the people, so this is based off of the cards, the Topps cards from I think the '60s, and it's just really really cool to see something that obscure coming back into like pop culture now, and I really really like that. I think it's something really really cool that they're doing, and I would love, like, I understand it's more based on the movie and they probably can't get the licensing for the movie and yada yada, but I think just bringing back the cards is really really cool. Like, I think that the Spirit should be delving more into stuff like this, like obscure things that only like true like nostalgic Halloween people know, and like to get more people interested in stuff like this. Like, I was a fan of Mars Attacks way before it even came out, and I was like, oh, this is awesome, I love Mars Attacks, and I bought pretty much everything that came out except the snow globe because I couldn't find it. But overall, I love this guy. He is not worth $400. Do not get me wrong. Spirit, I don't know what that pricing is. I maybe it's for the IP, the licensing, whatever it is. It's not worth that. I do not believe it's worth $400. I would never pay that in my life, and I'm sorry. But what I got it for, like, I believe he's $240 at best. Like, at best, $240. Because he's got the head movement. Plus, it's pretty fair for the IP and everything. So, like who really goes out of their way to buy Mars Attack stuff? You know what I mean? Like, except fans like me and, like, Macross and, Hotformer. But, like, who would go out of their way to buy stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like, other than the price, like, the only other gripe that I have with it is that it's made with latex, and I just don't like latex. Everything latex just ends up dry rotting in like 5 to 7 years, and it's just like, if you don't keep attention to it, keep it in cooled areas and this that. But I mean, who knows? Hopefully it stays that long because I take care of my props and everything. But we'll see down the line. But yeah, I'm trying to give out my most fair opinion on this guy, and yeah, I got a couple more unboxings along the way for you guys. I just got Blackheart, so I'm going to be unboxing him for you guys. And also I got the Christmas Yoda, so he's going to be coming out for you guys too. So stay updated with this channel, and I will be providing. So I want to get out this year more. I want to do more things and really get to build my own community with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell for future notifications on future videos. Go follow me, Leone Productions 1031 on Instagram and TikTok as well. I believe it's Leone Productions Official on TikTok, but yeah, go check me out on those platforms, and I will be right here for you guys in a couple days. So thank you guys so much, and this is Leone Productions signing out. Stay spooky, everybody.